Shall we admit everyone, ma'am?
Go ahead.
Good evening.
Hello, Rashmi.
Hi. Hello. Good evening, everyone. Namaste, Virender sir.
Namaste. Good evening, ma'am. Good evening.
Good evening, ma.
Good evening, Rashmi.
वृंदा जी थोड़ी देर और वेट कर लें हम 1-2 मिनट। Shall we start, वृंदा जी? दोस्तों नमस्ते, मैं पारुल। स्वागत है आपका हमारे आज के सेशन में, जो होने वाला है स्पेशल ओलंपिक्स के बारे में जानकारी देने के लिए। वो कौन कौन से स्पोर्ट्स हैं जो स्पेशल ओलंपिक्स में डाउन सिंड्रोम ब्लेस्ड पर्सन्स भाग ले सकते हैं, वो कौन कौन से नियम हैं जो हमें फॉलो करने होते हैं, कब, कहाँ और कैसे हम इनमें भाग ले सकते हैं, इस सब पर हम बात करेंगे। स्पेशल ओलंपिक्स क्या होता है, पैरा ओलंपिक्स क्या होता है, ये जो एक कंफ्यूजन रहता है पेरेंट्स के दिमाग में, और जानकारी इस पर भी हम लेंगे। और इसके लिए आज हमारे साथ हमारे बहुत ही खास मेहमान हैं, वीरेंद्र कुमार जी हमारे साथ हैं। उनका बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया कि उन्होंने अपने इतने कीमती समय में से समय निकालकर हमें ये सारी जानकारियां दी हैं। इसके लिए उन्हें मिलते हैं और आज जानते हैं कि स्पेशल ओलंपिक में हमारे बच्चे क्या क्या कर सकते हैं। और आप जानते हैं कि इसके लिए उन्हें मिलवाने के लिए आपसे आ रही हैं मेरी दोस्त समीक्षा सजवान, जो हमेशा मेरे साथ बनी रहती हैं। हमारे साथ डॉक्टर रेखा रामाचंद्रन भी हैं, जो कि बहुत ही गर्मजोशी के साथ बनी हुई हैं इस चीज़ पर कि स्पोर्ट्स को हमारे बच्चों के, हमारे सेल्फ एडवोकेट्स के जीवन में लाया जाए और उसका एक महत्वपूर्ण अंग बनाया जाए। तो उनसे भी समय समय पर हम बात करते रहेंगे सेशन में। तो समीक्षा, ओवर टू यू।
Yeah. Thank you so much, Parul, and good evening, everyone. Welcome in today's session. As Parul rightly mentioned, that as a federation, Rekham has always been, promoting sports for our champions. And today we are here, having this session and also preparing towards our third edition of Down Syndrome National Games. So starting formally, the World Health Organization recommends that children should have minimum of 60 minutes of moderate to vigorous intensity physical activity daily. Knowing the importance of this sports for our champions and keeping the spirits high in preparing towards it, Federation has been organizing Down Syndrome National Games for past few years. This time we are having it in Kerala, and we'll see you soon next month. And today's session will not only give us a lot of insights on how to avail the facilities SOB, Special Olympic Bharat, provides for our champ, as Special Olympic Bharat offers training and training and competition opportunities in 25 Olympic style individuals and team sports for persons with IDs. In many states, our self-advocates are receiving training by SOB coaches and have been actively participating in competitions at local, district, state, national, and international levels. And today we have with us Virender Kumar, sir. If you are a regular participant in Down Syndrome National Games, you know him. Sir has been associated with Special Olympics since 2002. And the kind of person he is much more than, just as a area director of Special Olympic Bharat to us now. We consider him as a family. He's part of us, and we are very excited to have him with us today. And he's an international coach and national trainer. He's a qualified national level sports person himself and a master's in special education. As a qualified master trainer of all disability sports schemes of Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports, Government of India, conducts all disability national championships and also trains thousands of mainstream teachers to sensitize them about inclusion through disability sports. He has also been part of various international and national winter and summer games of Special Olympics since 2005. He has developed advanced skills in Special Olympics GMS and is presently area director of Special Olympic Bharat. And today, sir is going to share a lot of information. If you as a parent is really striving to train your self-advocate for some sort of sports, today, this hour, you can clarify all your doubts, know whatever opportunities are available, and how you can go about it. And we are very excited to have you with us, Virender sir. It was a wonderful experience we had when we had the last edition of our national games with you. It was amazing to collaborate with you and your team. And today we want to know, and the parents, keep ready, and this session, as sir mentioned, is going to be a discussion kind, like whatever you want to ask, you throw the question and he can straight away guide you about, what the rules and regulations speaks for your doubt. So clarify all your doubt, and it will help you identify the sport for your champ and also know correctly how to prepare the correct way. So not further ado, coming over to you, Virender sir. So our parents are waiting to hear from you. We want to know from you what you will have to share, and then we will ask the parents to ask you questions. Welcome, sir.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. We in Special Olympic provide the sports opportunity for the training and competition for our athletes with Down syndrome and all the associate impairments. Majorly, we work as an intellectual disability organization world over. So it is a Special Olympic International. And in India, we work under the banner of Special Olympic Bharat. So we are a national sport federation for the intellectual impairment. And we conduct in India, we are providing 18 sports, summer games, and 8 winter game as well. So Vrinda ji, agar aap share kar de ek bar, so that will be helpful to everyone. And the good news that this year we are going to participate in. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Good news. We want to hear.
So this year we are going to participate in the Special Olympic World Winter Games in Italy, and we are sending a delegation of 49 participants, including athletes and coaches. So they will participate in alpine skiing, snowboard, snowshoeing, ice skating, floorball. These are the winter games. So we are not only into the summer games, but we also provide the opportunity to our athlete in winter game as well. And the most exciting thing is that in 2027, we are going to have our World Summer Games in Santiago, Chile. And for that, we are going to start our preparation of state and national championship, maybe after the April, May month. So you all have to be gear up and start your exercises and your rigorous training for participation at the state and national level, because this is the selection criteria for the 2027 World Summer Game. And if you ask to me that what sports can our athlete play with the Down syndrome, they can play every sports we are having special Olympics. So they play athletic, in running, jumping, throwing. They do everything. In swimming, they do most of the sport strokes. All strokes they participate, and they do cycling, bocce, badminton, cycling. See, you can see here. So cricket, football, handball, netball, powerlifting, roller skating, softball, table tennis, volleyball, golf. I think judo is missed here, so they play judo as well. And now recently we have introduced a bowling game for our athletes, and recently we have conducted a Asia Pacific Games as well in Delhi. So there are so many opportunity for our athletes, but one thing I wanted to and, give you information that please do the X-ray test of our athletes for the this Atlanta instability.
Ella.
Yeah. So for that we need to have a test or X-ray test for the, especially for few games like in alpine skiing and snowboard, powerlifting, and the diving. If we are looking for the diving events in swimming, so for few particular sports we need to have a X-ray from the X-ray clearance from the doctor that the person is don't have an Atlanta instability issues. So this is something we need to take care. Other any other sports, we don't have any restrictions for our athletes, and not only Special Olympic opportunity is available for our athletes, but they can participate in Paralympic as well. As of now, in Paralympic, we have three sports like athletic, swimming, and table tennis currently. Recently, cycling also introduced for our athletes, and taekwondo also available for our athletes. And similarly, they can participate in the Vertis games as well. Vertis games provides them similar uh, availability of these sports, but the thing is that only Paralympic and Special Olympic are recognized by the government, but it is the what is global games and the Asia Pacific games are also uh, recognized game by the international federations, so they can have participate in those events as well. Now, if any parent have any kind of query regarding their sports, how they can start their sports, and what age they should start their training. So there is no age of starting training in sports. So whenever you think that my I wanted to we wanted to go for a sports training for our child, they can start. But the competition age at the local level, it is 8 years. But for the international level, the participating age, minimum age should be the 15 years age to get eligibility to participate in the international events. So this is the thing uh, regarding your participation at the state and national level and or international level opportunity. And for your information, in all states of India, we have Special Olympic Bharat state office. If you have any query, you can contact the state office. It is available on our website, Special Olympic Bharat. All the information of the area director of different states of India, all the phone numbers and the email IDs are available on our website of Special Olympic Bharat. You can contact. And if you have any query regarding the rules, regulations, you can go to the specialolympics.org where you can get rule, regulation, and even the coaching guidelines also on the website. And our athletes with Down syndrome can be trained by any coach. If I say there is no specialized coach required for our athletes, it is just that uh, the coach should be sensitized about the requirement of and the kind of patience about the required emotional or the intellectual understanding level of our athletes, and then anyone can train our athletes in any sports. So there is no specific coach required, but yes, in some cases we do require a one-on sessions or a person who knows more about the special education. It helps our athletes, but otherwise, if a coach is sensitized and have some patience to train our athletes, anybody can train our athletes, and it will give more kind of the training opportunity to our athletes if they go to the mainstream training centers. That will help our athletes to get trained with the mainstream athlete, and they can improve their sporting skills in a better way, I think.
Absolutely agree with you, sir. When you say that if the coach is equipped with the special education area, like the experience we had with you at our second edition was amazing, because these aspects of, the social and developmental aspects of a person with Down syndrome, know if a person, the coach knows it, it's easy to get along. And we have seen once our champions team up with their coaches, they bring out the best in them. Rekha ma'am, do you want to ask something?
Yeah,
or
good
add?
evening, everyone.
Good
Sir,
evening.
I agree with you that they can go into mainstream and contact the coaches, but I have a feeling that the coaches need to be sensitized, because sometimes I feel that the coaches, they don't seem to relate in the way that we want to, and the parents get put off very easily. More importantly, I always say that this is the best way for our children to be socializing. If you are thrown into, people want inclusion. Now, I say it starts in with sports. It's the first area where inclusion starts. And if the people who are contacting us, the first thing they have a problem with is the coaches, because to get the proper coaches who will be training about 30-40 people at the same time, designated coaches might make a difference, because the same person training about 30 people, our children might take a little longer to understand, to be able to fathom out what he's saying. And are the rules different, sir? That's all we want to know, because if the rules are different and we know the rules, then we can work within that framework. The framework is very important. And because I don't want the parents getting disappointed, upset, and coming back and constantly telling us the coach didn't tell us this earlier. So if we have the rules, regulations for every sport that you are putting your child into, then it becomes easier.
So, ma'am, there is no such rule regulation difference in between the Special Olympics sports and the mainstream sports. The rule regulation are the same, but yes, in few events we have some relaxation for our athletes. So there is no difference in rule regulations in any sports, but there are some relaxation relate to the limitations in our athletes for in different sports. Like in athletics, we do have events for walking, like 50-meter walk, 25-meter walk, 10-meter walk even we have. And if our athletes have some major limitation, we have the assisted walk also. And similarly, in basketball, if our athletes are not able to do the basket in 2.5 steps, they can take more than 3 steps, and but only if they are not going to they shoot the ball. So during the games, they can have 3 steps for the during the games. But while they are doing the basket, they cannot do. So in some areas they have relaxation, in some they don't have. In judo, we have some relaxations. They can't be play fully mainstream sports. If they are playing full flip uh, uh, game, then it is not allowed
Okay.
because it is dangerous for other athletes. So
Mhm.
similarly, we have some restrictions if the game is going to be danger. So we have some restrictions, but we don't have any rule regulation changes. Like in tennis, we have 5 levels of playing.
Mhm.
Right. So as per the ability of the athletes, we have half court play, we have 1/3 court play. So in golf, we have level 5 play, we have the individual in sports play, we have level 1 play, level 2 unified play. So similarly, in the cycling, we have 500-meter race, we have 2 kilometer, 1 kilometer, 5 kilometer races. And if we go for the roller skating, if the athlete is doing they can't do skating of 100-meter race or 200-meter race fast, they can be included in 30-meter race. So but they have to be slow. If they are fast, if they are doing more than they are they are doing skating faster than 10 seconds, they can't do skating in 30-meter race. So we have some bracket, we have some categories for the lower ability athletes, though those have some limitation in mobility.
Okay, so you're saying, sir, even though there is an age group, they will be classified according to the abilities. Am I
Yes,
right?
ma'am. Yes.
So I think that gives a fair chance for everybody, because
Yes.
yeah. So that is my criteria was that sometimes when we go in for the games, it's already classified as you're between 8 to 11. So how do they do? Because we don't have heats and then finals. Most times there are no heats because of the time duration. We are always going against time. So they just put us onto the thing. Is there any criteria where we have to send in our timing before, and then you are put into those age groups, or that the timings according to your timing? Because everybody cannot be put, 8 of them. You know that in Special Olympics, 8 of us go together. There are many people who lag behind. So can they be put again into another group so that they also get a fair chance?
So it is like that, ma'am. In Special Olympic divisioning, all the athletes are grouped based on a 10% guidelines.
Mhm.
Like I run my 100-meter race in 10 seconds. So my competition will be with the 11 second, 10 second, and 9 seconds.
Okay.
So and it is not fixed; it is a guideline only. So
Okay.
you can go about 15%, 20% if the number of athletes are less. So we are facing problem when the number of athletes are less. then we have to make this criteria increase that percentage up to even 30-40% as well, because the competition criteria is there should be a minimum 3 athletes and maximum can be 8 athletes.
Okay.
So they will be grouped as per their ability levels. So like 10 seconds, 10 percentage down and up. If we have 20 seconds, 10% or 15% down and up. And if any athlete is doing 100-meter race in 50 seconds, they will be grouped in a 45-55 seconds group. And they all are eligible to get selected for the national level.
Okay.
It is provided that we have the sufficient quota. If
Right.
we have suppose if we have a quota of 1 athlete for the national championship or the international, only first group athlete will get a chance to go for the higher level. If
Okay.
we have quota in 100-meter, 2 athletes quota in 100-meter, the first group and the second group, second ability group will get a chance for the national level, for the next level.
Okay.
So it is like that. So yes, everyone can't be included, but there are chances that whatever level we are conducting the competition, the ability level will be decided based on the participating athletes only.
Okay.
So it is not prejudged divisioning groups that
No.
only this group is belongs to this ability, this group is belong to this ability. So when all the athletes came to a national or state level games, we decide the ability level based on the participant performances.
Mhm.
And based on that, we conduct that thing. So the primary the criteria for the divisioning process is gender, then age group. Like we have a 8 to 11 age group, we have 12 to 16, 12 to 15, 16 to 21. We have 22 to 29 and 30 plus. These are the individual sports age groups. So they can participate in that. For team games, below 15 years, then we have 16 to 20 years, then 22 above. These are the 3 age groups for the team events. So they can participate based on their this age group and the gender. But when we came to any competition, then sometimes when we are not getting sufficient number of athletes in a particular group, like we don't have a 10-second athletes in 8 to 11. We have only 1 athlete in 12 to 15, but similar ability we have in female as well, or in 30 plus category. So we can mix those athletes. Then we don't see their age group and the gender, because in Special Olympics, the ability level is the most important.
Right.
So what is the aim of the Special Olympic? The all similar ability athletes will compete together. So it has to be a similar ability for the competitions. So
Okay.
this is the main criteria. We start with the genders, we then go to the age groups, but the most important criteria in Special Olympic is the divisioning, the ability level. So based on that, we club the age groups, and then we merge into the gender as well. But in Paralympics and the vertical game, it is not allowed.
Not allowed.
So in Paralympics and the vertical games, only the elite, the best athlete will go for the next level.
Okay.
And there is no such ability level grouping system. So they have only the elite class. So if in 100-meter we have a competition, only 1 gold medalist will be there in Paralympic and vertical games. But in Special Olympic, if we have suppose 80 athletes in 100-meter, we can have the 10 gold medalists in 100-meter. So because we have divisioning system, so every athlete is eligible to get for the next level, and every athlete will compete in their ability levels. So this is like the Special Olympic system we have in Special Olympics.
So I have
think
one
that-
very one important question here, sir. Now, because we are now doing it as a separate group as people with Down syndrome, the reason
Yes.
is when we were grouped up with people with intellectual disability, there is a varied amount, and I don't know whether Special Olympics even does what we call psychological assessments.
Yes.
because you know that they have to have a certain criteria. Now,
Yes.
the reason we took Down syndrome so that they will get a little more confidence and the parents will have an opportunity to even get a medal. Because
Mhm.
when you put us together with other types of disabilities, I find it difficult for our children to be participating because they are definitely slower than the others. So, is
Mhm.
there any way that, as you're a senior SOB member, I'm just trying to see how best we can inculcate a system where there will be a certain amount of quota given to persons with Down syndrome?
Ma'am, as of now, Special Olympics do not categorize athletes based on their impairments. So only one criteria we have, the IQ level. And
Yeah,
sometimes it happens that the higher ability athletes, a borderline athlete get a certificate from the government agencies. So we don't do any psychological tests during the Special Olympic events, but Paralympic does this thing. So but they have the higher ability thing. So where we our athletes, mostly the athletes with Down syndrome athletes are not able to compete with the intellectual disability other athletes in the Paralympic because they have elite class, kind
right,
of elite competition structure. So, but in Special Olympic, most in few sports they don't face any problem like table tennis, badminton, swimming, cycling. They don't face any problem. But yes, in athletics, in the team sports where we have like handball, football, the netball. In these sports, they struggle a lot compared to other athletes having the intellectual disability because the different level of IQs, different level because uh, the if we say person with intellectual disability have low IQ only, but they are physically fit. They don't have any other limitation, physical
exactly,
limitation. But
exactly,
the children with the Down syndrome, they have some limitations in the mobility
right,
while running or in doing even playing the racket game as well.
right,
But in few technical sports, they are doing very good. They are doing very good in golf. They are doing good in table tennis, in swimming, in cycling. They are very good. Even judo, they are doing very good. Or but they can play every sports. But in some sports, they have some kind of limitation and at the backside with the compared to other athletes. So but sometimes it's also happen because we don't start the sports training from the beginning as the early stage. So we
Mm.
start our athletes training immediately after 2 3 years. They will don't face any problem or they will have a more ability or flexibility or the sporting skills. But what happens most of the cases our athletes gets the weight. So once they get the weight, it is very difficult to work on that on the different sporting skills where we require a speed, agility, and other requirements. So
Mm.
sometimes it's very difficult. So after if any athlete came to us after 15 years, 16 years, or 18 years, 20 years, it is very difficult to channelize that athlete into the few skill based games.
Yeah.
But there
Sir,
are some things.
in regards to this age, one question has come in the chat box. The parent wants to know that we know that the young athlete training program SOB runs, but where all it is available and how we can enroll in Special Olympics. Though we know there are online registration facilities also available, but what time of the year the window opens and one can register? And about the young athletics program, this parent says that child is 5.4 years old, and what is the age and weight allowed to, to shot put for 7-year kid? So
Yeah.
such questions
So
are there. So
any
we come back
any
to basic. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, any child after 2 years they can register. Okay, 2 to 7 years we have a young athlete program. So majorly we work with the schools, those are registered with the Special Olympics. So we given young athlete training to the school teachers, and they run that program, young athlete program, in their schools. Uh, because of the financial constraint, we are not able to give direct training to the athletes. Though there are some coaches, they are doing sports training in the local area, and they provide sports training. But the coaching guide of the young athlete program is available on our website as well. So if any
Okay.
athlete wanted to have a young athlete program, it is nothing structurized, but it is based on the motor skills of the athletes. So if we start the early physical training, we can get a better mobility in our athlete, better flexibility, more flexibility, and the agility level of our athletes. So it is start 2 to 7, the young athlete program. Competition starts only after the 8 years. So they can register online. If they wanted to get a training in the young athlete, they can contact the local Special Olympic program. But somehow we are not able to provide the direct training to the athletes. But if a group of parents wanted to have a orientation on the young athlete program, on any other program, we are happy to help them in that regard. Wherever possible, whether it is online or the offline mode, if the parents come make a group and wanted to have this orientation in their area, we can do that. It's sports specific as well. So this
Okay.
is a channel where we can got to know about the sports facilities available. But if we are going sports by sports, it need to be a more specific thing based on the different sports.
Mhm. So you were saying the training is given through the registered school, the schools who are registered with SOB. Through
Yes,
that, the young athlete training program is run.
yes.
Otherwise, and what time the window of registration opens online, sir? You mentioned that through SOB site we can register online.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It is open throughout the year. Yes,
Okay.
any
Okay.
time, day, night, you can register your athletes, but it is registration only. So, but for the training, you need to contact near your nearest
Then,
or the state program, because we don't have any paid coaches with Special Olympics. We
yeah,
train school teachers, and a school teacher run that program in their schools, in their state, in their districts. So like that. So they have basic knowledge, but I strongly recommend again that if we are able to get a good mainstream coach for our athlete, nothing good. है
yeah,
So
yeah,
this is very important, because
yes,
a mainstream coach have other athletes as well, and our athletes
absolutely,
learn much better, more. They learn more while looking at the other athletes. They catch
absolutely,
their skills. But if
yeah,
have only a special athletes, sometimes we are not
yes,
able to increase the level of their skills. So it's happen.
absolutely,
If you are able
absolutely
to
agree with you.
convince the coach, if you are able to convince the coach, then nothing good about that.
Yeah. So, I mean, having a typical coach is important, but, telling that coach also that, what kind of,
Yes, yes, that is
special care he has to take with our champions. And I think
yes.
many of us self-advocates are training with mainstream coaches, the personal training they are taking up.
Even we can conduct a webinar for the coaches, the mainstream coaches as well. We can have a talk on the phone, over the phone, if they are facing any problem. So that support we can provide to the mainstream
Okay.
coaches in your area, in different sports. That
Okay,
we
so
can do.
parents can reach out to their concerned schools also and
Yes,
ask that if
yes,
there is a educator wants to get
yes,
trained in this, so they can, do that thing. And I think there is some
yes.
provision of a parent also can be registered as a SOB coach. Is there something like that also available within the sir? Where a parent, sir, you're muted.
I couldn't hear you. The network problem is there.
जी जी
Can
you
you?
can hear me now?
Ah,
Yes.
no.
Is there any other that provision also available where a parent, a special needs parent, can register as a SOP coach?
Yes, they can register as a coach. They can get training as coach whenever we conduct any sports training, but through the state chapter. So they need to contact the particular state that I want to be a sports coach. If they have some sporting skill, they have played at the school, national school, or college level, they can be part of our coaching program. They can get more information about that sports. So that can be provided. So as I said, if the group of parents those are looking any sports guidance, they can make a group at the local level. They can contact the state office or directly to you if they require any assistance in the sports.
Yes, yes,
So like
sir.
that.
So there's a confusion I think a parent is having that if a school is not, that means the child's school, if the child's school is not registered with SOB, but if we register with SOB, the whatever school is registered with SOB should be training the child, doesn't matter where the child is studying,
Yes,
right?
yes. Athlete can get training anywhere. Even they are getting a training from the mainstream coach in a school who is not registered with Special Olympic.
Yeah.
Athlete is registered with us, they will get information. So you need
Yes.
to be in contact with the state office that my child having intellectual disability or Down syndrome and we wanted to participate in event. So please include us in a group where we can get direct information because our school is not registered with the Special Olympics. So
Yes.
in most of the states, they have made a group for the parents as well, and same information goes to directly to the parents. Those are not registered, those schools are not registered with the Special Olympics. So parents can get information directly and they can participate directly in Special Olympic, even though they if they have their school is not registered with the Special Olympics. So anyone who are studying in a school registered with the Special Olympics or they're out of schools. Suppose after 18 years, some athletes they have to be go for the this vocational training. So जो normal school है उसमें schooling is about 8 class or 10 class. After that they have to do preparation as NIS. So they can also participate. Those are out of schools.
Okay, okay.
Samiksha,
So registration is important. Yes, Parul. Yeah, we have hand raised, and Subhagini ma'am, you have raised your hand. Please unmute yourself and ask the question you want to ask.
यस थैंक यू स्वामी मैम सबको मेरा नमस्कार रेखा मैम और वीरेंद्र सर सब नमस्कार। आपके साथ
नमस्कार।
शायद मैं पहले से ही मुलाकात कर रही थी क्योंकि रश्मि का जो डांस ओलंपिक हुआ था वो नेशनल गेम इंटरनेशनल गेम में सिलेक्ट हुई थी। उस टाइम कोविड के वजह से नहीं जा पाई। अभी क्या सेकंड बार आ रहा है क्या डांस ओलंपिक?
Yes, dance sports is the official sports of Special Olympic now, but due to some quota problem, we are not get any quota of dance sports in this winter games. We are hoping to get a quota of dance sports in 2027 sports, but can't say till we have not received any information from the international office. But yes, we are planning to have something at the national level for our athletes.
Okay, और एक क्वेश्चन सर,
What is
मेरा
ये डांस ओलंपिक के
excuse
बारे
me.
में elaborate कीजिएगा once Subhagini ma'am finishes her questions. Yeah,
Yes, ma'am.
Subhagini
Yes.
ma'am.
सर मैम थैंक यू मैम। सर मेरा माने मैं पेरेंट्स एसोसिएशन में हूँ। मेरा 50 बच्चे हैं मेरा एसोसिएशन में रजिस्टर्ड बॉडी। बट हमको जो डायरेक्टर आप जानते थे उड़ीसा में भुवनेश्वर में ओपन लर्निंग सिस्टम जो ओपन प्रकाश था डायरेक्टर, ये लोग हमको क्यों इन्फॉर्म नहीं करते हैं? हमारा रजिस्टर बॉडी है और इस स्कूल से ही पास करके आए हैं बच्चे लोग, लेकिन मेरा बच्चे के सब 40, 35, 25, 45 ऐसे हुआ था। लेकिन हमको मैं जाके बहुत कोशिश कर रही हूँ और गवर्नमेंट को भी मैं बताया है जो हमारा ऑर्गेनाइज को क्यों नहीं आता है, क्योंकि हमारा बच्चे 50 बच्चे हैं सर। ये लोग सब पॉलिटिक्स करते हैं और इंक्लूसिव बच्चे जो पढ़ाई नॉर्मल स्कूल में पढ़ते हैं इन लोग के पास बिल्कुल मैसेज नहीं आता है। बहुत दुख की बात है जो बच्चे लोग इंक्लूसिव एजुकेशन नॉर्मल स्कूल में पढ़ते हैं इन लोग का साथ कुछ भी मैसेज नहीं आता है। हम लोग क्या करना है सर बताइए।
देखिए आपको उनको ऑफिशियल एक रिक्वेस्ट डालना पड़ेगा सो थ्रू ईमेल आप सर को रिक्वेस्ट डालिएगा। आई डोंट नो व्हाट विल बी द रीजन, बट उड़ीसा से काफी बच्चे पार्टिसिपेट करते हैं नेशनल इंटरनेशनल इवेंट्स में, और वो काफी अच्छा परफॉर्म भी करते हैं। सो एक बार आप दोबारा एक बार कांटेक्ट कर लीजिएगा। इफ यू आर फेसिंग एनी प्रॉब्लम यू कैन कांटेक्ट देम अस, ठीक है।
अच्छा,
सो
बुस्सी
हम
गेम
लोग देखते हैं कि जो
इंटरनेशनल।
भी इश्यूज है, जो भी
थैंक यू,
इश्यूज होगा।
थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू।
थैंक यू।
भाग्यश्री, आप अपना सवाल पूछिए।
गुड इवनिंग सर।
गुड इवनिंग।
सर मुझे भी एक्चुअली ये क्वेश्चन पूछना था, कितना जितना भी हमारा जो स्पेशल ओलंपिक्स रजिस्ट्रेशन भी हो जाता है, लेकिन जो भी स्टेट का ट्रायल होता है कि जो कुछ भी आता है वो आपका स्पेशली रजिस्टर्ड, जो जैसे आपने बोला कि जो स्पेशल जो उसके साथ रजिस्टर्ड होते हैं उनके पास ही वो न्यूज जाता है। सपोज कोई अगर स्कूल से आउट हो गए तो वो लोग कैसे कांटेक्ट कर सकते हैं सर?
हाँ,
हर टाइम में एक्चुअली ये पॉसिबल नहीं होता है कि हम लोग वो जो रजिस्टर्ड जो ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है उसके साथ ही हम लोग बने रहे, तो इंडिविजुअली हम लोग कर रहे हैं, तो वो टाइम में थोड़ा प्रॉब्लम होता है कि अगर ऐसा कुछ होता है कि हमारा डायरेक्ट हमको खुद से पता चल जाता है कि जैसे स्पेशल ओलंपिक में हमने रजिस्टर किया है तो वहां से हमको पता चल जाता है कि हाँ हाँ ये जगह में हो रहा है स्टेट ट्रायल, तो हम लोग वहां जा सकते हैं, ऐसा कुछ हो सकता है सर?
इसमें देखिए आप कौन से स्टेट से हैं?
हम भी
उड़ीसा।
उड़ीसा से ही
उड़ीसा
है।
से।
राउरकेला।
मोस्टली सभी स्टेट्स का फेसबुक पेज है जिसपे वो अपनी इंफॉर्मेशन अपडेट करते हैं, और अगर उसमें कोई इशू रेगुलर अपडेट नहीं हो रहा तो उसके बारे में वी कैन सी कि वो कैसे हम लोग आपको कनेक्ट कर सकते हैं। आपके पास जब इंफॉर्मेशन आता है कि यू आर रजिस्टर्ड एंड यू आर रिक्वेस्टेड टू कांटेक्ट द एरिया डायरेक्टर, आप होपफुली आप उनसे तो कांटेक्ट कर रहे होंगे,
नहीं सर,
बट अगर
एक्चुअली
उसमें कुछ
कांटेक्ट करते हैं, वो लोग बोले भी है कि हम लोग बोलेंगे, लेकिन हर टाइम में सर ये पॉसिबल नहीं होता है। एक्चुअली ये मेरा
इन्फॉर्मेशन नहीं
कहना
करते
है
हैं।
कि हर टाइम में अगर मैंने सभी के पास डायरेक्ट अगर कुछ नोटिफिकेशन कुछ भी आ जाएगा कि ये टाइम में हो रहा है, तो डायरेक्ट हम लोग जो जगह में
ओके,
हो रहा है उस पे जाएंगे।
उसके लिए आप क्या कर सकते हैं, उसके लिए आप अपनी तरफ से करिए, जितने भी आप पेरेंट्स ग्रुप है आप अपना एक ग्रुप बनाइए और उसमें जो स्टेट एरिया डायरेक्टर है उसको उसमें इंक्लूड कर लीजिए, ठीक है। सो उसमें आप वो अपने क्वेश्चंस डाल सकते हैं रिगार्डिंग द स्पोर्ट्स। सो मे बी उनके पास कुछ और अगर कोई काम हो सकते हैं तो
आगे
यू मेक ए ग्रुप, आप अपना एक ग्रुप बनाइए और उसमें उनको ऐड कर लीजिए ताकि आपके पास वो इन्फॉर्मेशन अपने
ग्रुप
स्टेट।
बनाइए, सुबह शाम गुड मॉर्निंग गुड इवनिंग के साथ सर से पूछिए, उनसे एरिया मैनेजर से कि सर क्या है कब है। तो नेक्स्ट हैंड्रेस पे हम बढ़ते हैं। जी शिखा जी पूछिए।
हेलो माँ, हेलो सर। सर मुझे एक ही क्वेश्चन है कि जैसे स्टेट्स में मैं गुजरात स्टेट से हूँ, यहाँ खेल महाकुंभ होता है, उसके अलावा सर स्टेट में बिलो 15 इयर्स पे मैं कौन से गेम में पार्ट करा सकती हूँ, क्योंकि 15 के अबव ही हम ओलंपिक्स में जा सकते हैं, स्टेट लेवल ओलंपिक्स में।
जी
तो सर उसके अलावा भी कोई ऐसे गेम्स हैं जिसमें हम पार्ट करा सकते हैं स्टेट लेवल पे, जिससे कि बच्चा आगे बढ़े?
देखिए अभी जो 2015 से पहले स्पेशल ओलंपिक में कोई एज क्राइटेरिया नहीं था इंटरनेशनल स्पोर्ट्स के लिए और नेशनल गेम्स के लिए भी, बट सिंस 2015 से इंटरनेशनल बॉडी ने फिक्स कर दिया है कि इंटरनेशनल गेम्स के लिए मिनिमम 15 इयर्स एज होगा। सो सिमिलरली हमने पूरी स्पेशल ओलंपिक भारत के अंदर भी वो जो एक एज रिस्ट्रिक्शंस है फॉर द नेशनल और स्टेट लेवल वो 15 इयर्स कर दिया है, ठीक है। सो उस वजह से जो बिलो 15 इयर्स है वो पार्टिसिपेट नहीं कर पा रहे हैं। सो व्हाट आई सजेस्ट कि आप अपने लोकल प्रोग्राम से मिलके, बिकॉज special olympic also don't have the financial support from the government to organize the sports events. So अगर पेरेंट्स अपने लेवल पे अगर एक ग्रुप, इवन ये सभी के लिए हरियाणा के लिए भी ऐसा कि हम लोग भी एक स्टेट से ज्यादा स्टेट गेम्स नहीं करा पाते हैं, सभी स्टेट में इश्यूज हैं। सो अगर एक पेरेंट बॉडी अगर सबको मिलके कुछ हम लोग फाइनेंशियल अगर हम लोग वो कर पाए, मीट आउट कर पाए फॉर द स्पोर्ट्स इवेंट, वी कैन हैव दिस थिंग एट अ रेगुलर लेवल एज वेल। तो वो हम लोग रेगुलर पे तभी कर पाएंगे जब हमारा, बिकॉज वी डोंट वांट कि कोई एथलीट आए उसको हम लोग रिफ्रेशमेंट ना दें, और अगर रिफ्रेशमेंट के अरेंजमेंट्स आपके पास नहीं है तो नहीं कर पाते हैं स्पोर्ट्स की एक्टिविटीज। स्पोर्ट्स कोचेज तो हमें वॉलेंट्री मिल जाते हैं बट द अदर थिंग्स वी आर नॉट एबल टू गेट, तो वो उस वजह से ही रेगुलर इवेंट्स हम लोग नहीं करा पाते हैं सभी स्टेट्स के अंदर। ये सभी स्टेट्स का प्रॉब्लम है। सो अगर कहीं से सपोर्ट आप जनरेट कर लेते हैं या स्पेशल ओलंपिक को मिलता है, तभी बिलो 15 ईयर्स के लिए हम लोग वो कंपटीशन करा पाते हैं। सो आपके यहाँ तो स्पेशल खेल महाकुंभ भी होता है, वो अदर स्टेट में नहीं होता। सो यू आर ब्लेस्ड कि आपके पास रेगुलर हर साल एक स्पेशल महाकुंभ होता है, बट उसमें ये होता है कि एज ग्रुप का चक्कर होता है, तो
सर
वो
उसमें
इसीलिए होता है
एबिलिटी का
because
भी प्रॉब्लम होता है कि उसमें हर एबिलिटी का 8 से 15 का होता है और हर डिसेबिलिटी का बच्चा आता है, लेकिन कोई एबिलिटी मैच नहीं होता है। बट ठीक है, वो एक पार्टिसिपेशन है तो बच्चा प्रैक्टिस तो करता है।
जी जी
Yeah.
जी
Yeah.
उम्मीद है कि
Yes.
आपको आपके सवाल का जवाब मिल गया होगा। और समीक्षा, यस, आप कुछ कह रहे थे?
Yes. As a parents, I think this is what sir is wanting to share, that as a parents, collect yourself and go to the Special Olympic Bharat office and try to know what are the reasons if the facility is available and they are not able to. I think what sir is saying ki, if we are able to generate certain things at our level and support Special Olympic Bharat, then
Yes.
things get going and we can actually avail the facilities which are there, but because of certain limitations or shortcomings, it's not able being able I mean they are not able to execute it the way it should be executed. Yes. Olympic sir, dance Olympic ke bare mein thoda sa if you can explain, then we go to these two raised hands to ask their questions,
और
because
समीक्षा,
this is something
पहले तो
we
आपको
just
जी
we just got to know. I think पारुल, इससे पहले डांस ओलंपिक का हमको इतना ज्यादा नहीं
नहीं
वर्ड
सो
आया।
सारे एक्साइट,
बिल्कुल
मुझे
बिल्कुल
डांस के लिए
समझ
ज्यादा एक्साइट लग रहे हैं, सबके चेहरे में मुंह पे खुशी
So
आ गई।
everybody loves dancing here. You know,
Okay.
our children.
Yes, so it is included as a official sports in Special Olympic, but somehow we are not able to conduct the competition at the national and international level. So we have very good athletes all over the India. So we'll try. We have tried in last 2 years, but not we are not able to conduct the national championship. But yes, it is an official sports. So whoever is doing dance in the traditional Indian classicals or the Bollywood, anybody, those are doing any kind of this type of dance, they are eligible to participate in Special Olympics.
Okay,
Right?
all the
So
category, all the dance
all the
styles are
categories, all
allowed.
the categories, but it has to be a fine one. Okay, so whoever is good, they will be participate in the national level. So there is no ability levels in dance. ओके यहाँ पर यही होगा कि जो अच्छे से उसको टेक्निकली उसको जो मुद्राएं हैं उनकी सही होगी वही आगे जाएगा. सो इट इज बेस्ड ऑन दी आपका कितना स्किलफुल है आप डांस के अंदर, उसी के बेसिस पे आपको नेक्स्ट लेवल पे जाएगा. सो उसमें इंडियन क्लासिकल और द वेस्टर्न सभी जितने भी टाइप्स ऑफ डांस है वो इंक्लूड हम लोग कर सकते हैं. बट इट इज यस पर्टिकुलरली आप कौन सा वो कर रहे हैं डांस फॉर्म वो जरूरी नहीं है, कितना अच्छा कर रहे हैं वो वो मैटर करता है. So hopefully we are hoping maybe in the next this year or next year we are able to conduct the national championship for the dance.
Oh sir, please keep us in loop and inform, because our children
What
are
we are
doing very good
what
in
we are
performing.
thinking generally what we do in Special Olympic, we provide the accommodation and food for the athletes, right? So then only we organize any national championship. But we are also thinking in few certain areas we conduct a sport, especially for the dance sport, we conduct a national championship, but there will be no boarding and lodging will be provided. So if that works, definitely in coming years we are going to organize the thing, because it is very financial thing is involved in this. If we organize any event, so like we inspired with the Down Syndrome Foundation, where we are not providing boarding lodging facilities. So that kind of structure is very much give us a thought. Okay, why don't we go on this pattern in few areas? Like we start with the dance, but other thing in other sports we provide them boarding lodging facilities. Although we are not providing now, the travel expenses are not given now. Earlier it is given. Earlier it is given.
Yeah. Okay, let's hope for the best for our champions. And
स्वामी मैम, आपके पास न्यूज आ जाएगा तो हमारा चिंता नहीं है. वो जो डायरेक्टर एरिया डायरेक्टर को छोड़ो, हमारा डीएसआर पे जिंदाबाद। इसके
जी जी
वीरेंद्र सर
डेफिनेटली
खबर मिल जाएगा तो गुड। ठीक है,
बिल्कुल
थैंक यू।
बिल्कुल आई
नहीं,
थिंक
सबका
बीएसएफआई
सपोर्ट
हैज बीन
जरूरी है।
प्रॉम्प्ट
अगर कहीं पे कोई इश्यूज है, इश्यूज को रिजोल्व करना चाहिए। कोई भी इश्यूज है,
यस यस सिट
सबको
टुगेदर
साथ,
एंड
वो भी
टॉक
अच्छा काम
यस
कर रहे हैं, वो उनके वहां से भी काफी एथलीट्स आते हैं। सो देयर मे बी समथिंग कम्युनिकेशन कुछ गैप है, तो उसको हम लोग दूर करके कर सकते हैं। इट शुड बी अ
यस
कोलैबोरेटिव एफर्ट।
यस डायलॉग कैन सॉल्व एनीथिंग एंड एवरीथिंग सो
बिल्कुल
शुभांगी मैम जाइए बातचीत कीजिए
बिल्कुल
प्यार से कीजिए
connected है।
चाय समोसा खाइए और आई एम श्योर मिलेगा एंड फेडरेशन द मोमेंट फेडरेशन रिसीव्स एनी इंफॉर्मेशन दैट इज शेयर्ड देन एंड देयर दैट इज आवर रिकॉर्ड एंड थैंक यू Brinda for doing that thank you Rekha ma for always keeping us updated on whatever comes to as an opportunity for our children Chaya आपका हाथ उठा हुआ है Chaya you have raised hand you
समीक्षा
can
मैं
unmute
बता
and
दूं
ask
यहाँ पे हमारे
yes
पास
पर
5 से 7 मिनट ही है, तो इसमें
yes
आपको छाया के बाद आपको
there are 2-3
बॉक्स
things in
में
the
भी कुछ
chat box.
सवाल हैं,
Yes,
उनके भी जवाब लेने हैं,
yes,
जिनके मैं अनुरोध करूंगी वीरेंद्र सर से कि वो छोटे छोटे जवाब हमें दें।
yeah,
और आज मैं बता दूं समीक्षा, हमारे साथ एक फाइटर, एक सर्वाइवर जुड़ी हुई है,
yes,
हमारी ऐश्वर्या
yes.
हमारे साथ है। जाते जाते उनसे भी हम बात करेंगे।
Absolutely, absolutely. Sir,
जी
do we have special because Chaya is not able to unmute. The moment she
No, no,
unmutes, she will go.
no,
Yes,
no, no, no.
Chaya.
She unmuted.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yes,
Uh,
Chaya ji. Yeah.
Good evening, everyone.
Good
Uh,
evening.
Sir, I just want to know, yoga is included in Special Olympics. I think last 2 years. I think 2 years have happened. First time yoga is included in Special Olympic. District level, state level competitions are held in every state. I think more than 1.5 year has been passed. Till now, the national level is not done. Every time I'm getting the information that in the month of June it will happen, then December, and now I came to know it is going to happen in the month of February. Do you have any information related to this? Because my student, those who are participating, I have one handicapped girl who is participating in this, and her 10th standard exam will start in the month of February. So I'm really worried about it, that how she will go for it then.
So
Otherwise,
you are
she has
from
to
which
do,
state, ma'am?
I'm from Maharashtra, sir.
Okay, so yoga is not an official sports in Special Olympic as of now. So we don't have any structure uh, of yoga in Special Olympic as of now. So so there would be not be a national championship. I can say कि in my knowledge, not in this year or next year. Uh, i- in Maharashtra, maybe the state chapter have organized this district and state level at their own to promote the yoga. But as of now, yoga is not an official sports in Special Olympics. So we don't commit anything about the national championship.
Yeah. Sir, do we have SOBs at Chhattisgarh and I think Maharashtra has it,
Yes,
but where in
yes.
Maharashtra? And if do we have it any coordinator at Chhattisgarh state?
Chhattisgarh, we have Mr. Pramod Tiwari. So if you want later on, anyone can message me. I will provide the number of Pramod Tiwari.
Yeah.
So the
Yeah.
director of Chhattisgarh.
Yeah. Okay. So, Darshanji, you can connect Brinda. Sir, you share with Brinda and we will
Yes,
take
yes. Okay.
Brinda,
Okay.
we need to have this
Excuse
information.
me, ma'am.
So, yes, who is that? हाँ सर
Myself,
दर्शन
Darshan, ma'am.
जी 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 बोलिए सर बोलिए
I tried to connect Mr. Pramod Tiwari many times, but
Mhm.
didn't got responded.
Okay. Okay. So you just send me your details. I talk to Pramod Tiwari. I'll see what is the communication gap between you and Mr. Tiwari. He is regularly send all the athletes in different sports. So just you can connect with me, Vrinda ji. आप मेरे को connect करा दीजिएगा. Then we'll see how we can help.
yeah
Thank you for
Darshan
that.
sir you have Brinda's number right
Yeah,
so
yeah,
you
yeah.
can find the details yeah
Okay,
so
thank you.
yes Maharashtra a lot of Maharashtrians are asking the question कैसे register कर सकते हैं sir has already told online registration but it is always good if you can reach to the SOB direct office or directorate whatever it is in person because I think being there in person and getting connected with people, like everything expecting at home and mobile on WhatsApp, it's I think too much easy approach towards it, and it generates a lot of stress and anxiety within you. But if you are at the field and you get to know, why things are not happening, and I'm sure अगर वो circulate नहीं हो रहा है, website पे नहीं है, but एक print out physical notice जरूर offices में लगा होता है, which comes from government of India or सरकारी
So what we
offices
can
का
do,
ये एक नियम है.
what I'll do,
Yeah.
I'll share all state area director numbers to you on your group.
Yes.
Then you can
Yeah.
circulate to all the advocates. Huh?
Yes.
So all the
So
parents group you can see.
thank you, sir, doing that.
So
So
much.
we
Thank
will be
you so
having this information. If you have any problem, you can get in touch with Brinda, or Brinda will also guide us how to get doubts clear or really get connected well.
Also, Sammy, one more thing. I think
Yes, ma'am.
trying once is not enough.
Yes.
You have to continuously make
Absolutely.
an effort because they are busy people. Now, let's
Absolutely.
give them advantage of their time. You have to continuously get after them and make sure that they even, listen to whatever your questions are, which are relevant questions. But don't say just because you called and they didn't answer, it is they didn't answer you. No.
Sometimes
Yes.
happen, the Brinda has complained me.
Yes, I
that
know.
I have not
Exactly.
responded. So it's
Yeah.
like sometimes it happens that
Exactly.
we are not able to reply such things. So if you ping every time, will because sometimes we got so many messages, we miss that message, and somehow we are not able to reply
Yeah, I
for your
agree with
message.
you totally, sir. It's not like me 24/7. I have nothing else to do, so I'm on the phone. But
Yeah.
you are definitely very busy people, and we give you that credit for working so hard. And yes,
Absolutely.
now we have Aishwarya.
Yes.
Yes, Paria.
So nice to see you, Aishwarya. And the hairstyle matching with me, so I'm more happy to see you.
Hi, Aishwarya. Hi. Good.
कैसे हो
Brave
आप?
girl. Brave girl.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, the kind of collar she's wearing, that kind of a smile I'll not be able to bear when I'm wearing that collar. So really,
She's a
hats off.
strong girl.
Yes, absolutely, sir. Our self-advocates really, really make it, so inspiring that despite, being in this for so many, I mean, कितना time हो गया ऐश्वर्या अभी? काफी दिन हो गए?
2 months, I think. 2 months.
2 months हो गए.
We are counting the days.
And I think abhi walking start ho gaya hai, and
Yes.
we are sending you bestest of our wishes and prayers, and we know abhi aap दूसरा नया mountain चढ़ने की तैयारी पे हो, and we know where you're going to be.
Love you, Aishwarya. Love you. Remain strong. Okay. God bless you, sweetheart. God bless you. Yes.
Yeah.
So yes.
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
I am Ojasvi's brother. I want to ask something, ma'am. Ojasvi is my son, and he is 10 years old. He is good at football, ma'am, and he even if he wakes up at 12 at night, in case he has football in front of him, he starts playing. Unfortunately, I am not able to bring him to various places, but whatever I can do for him, I try to do that at home. While going to the market, he scans Paytm, enters the amount, but only the code I enter, because I know कि अगर code भी बता दिया तो then I will be insolvent very soon. So, but ma'am, he is having little bit of aggression. अगर कोई चीज नहीं सुनता तो बहुत गुस्से में एकदम से आ जाता है और चीजें थ्रो कर देता है, एकदम से बैठ जाता है, उसे उठाना थोड़ा मुश्किल. एडम ऐसी है, मैं चाहती हूँ उसकी वो नेगेटिव एनर्जी पॉजिटिवली चैनलाइज हो. मैं पैरालंपिक्स इस बार लेके गई. दैट वाज फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम आई गॉट एन अपॉर्चुनिटी, एंड आई एम रियली थैंकफुल टू दिस ग्रुप. And many a times I see messages, many a times I feel like responding, but because he is quite naughty, I'm not able to respond immediately. And my sister, Dr. Deepthi, she replies in between. So I feel happy and connected with this group, and I'm so glad that I'm connected. And I got information of Paralympics also via this group only. But I got to know that football is not a sport which is played there. This throw, I came to know that my son is good at this throw.
It is available in Special Olympic. We have the football as well. If he is playing, you are from which state?
Sir, I am from Delhi, New Delhi, and we reside in Harinagar.
You are very close to Virender sir, Dr. Priyanka. You have to make a little more effort and reach out to him. You are such
Yeah.
a blessed person to have in his
In
vicinity.
Delhi, we have Vikram Rawat is looking after the Delhi program. So you can contact Mr. Vikram, and maybe in Maitre College, Special Olympic opening sports training center as well. So you can Vrinda can connect with you regarding the number of the Mr. Vikram in Delhi. So yes, football is in a Special Olympic.
Sir, there is a
Okay.
small query which I would like to take because though many times it has been answered, but here it has come that can parents accompany the champion or the self-advocate at national and international?
No, in a Special Olympic, no parents can accompany with the athletes. Only the official coach of the state can come with the athletes. So parents can go to see your see their child during the championship, but they are not allowed to stay with the athletes, whether it is male or female. They are not allowed to stay with the athletes. They can book their accommodation outside the or near to the competition venue, but they are not allowed to stay or go with the athletes during any Special Olympic national and international level event.
तो जैसा कि वीरेंद्र सर ने बताया है कि पेरेंट्स नहीं साथ में जा सकते हैं किसी भी तरह की, उसमें वो साथ में रह के चैंपियनशिप दूसरी जगह कहीं रह के वहां से देख सकते हैं। समीक्षा, बहुत सारे सवाल जवाब हो गए हैं, उसके बाद भी समय समाप्त हो रहा है, लेकिन फिर भी अभी सवाल हमारे रुक नहीं रहे हैं और हमें लगता है कि हमारे पेरेंट्स को ऐसे
Ma'am,
बहुत
can I ask one question, please?
We have, who is this?
I'm Hitesh. I'm Shubham's father.
Okay, yeah, go ahead, but this is the last question. Tell
Very
me.
quickly, very quickly.
इसके बाद भी जो भी क्वेश्चंस होंगे आप उनको राइट डाउन करके आप मुझे भेज सकते हैं, उसके उनकी क्वेरीज को हम लोग बाद में भी सॉल्व कर सकते हैं। So
Okay,
if there
sir.
are some questions.
Sir, I want to know one thing. In swimming, what is the age criteria? Because my son is 28 years old and he's a swimmer.
So we have a minimum age criteria of 15 years at the state and national level or international level, but there is no upper age limit in Special Olympic to participate in any event, not only swimming, in any sports. Athlete of 15 years or the 50 year, they are eligible to participate in Special Olympics.
15 years or 50 years?
Yeah.
Anyone can participate.
Anyone
Yes, sir.
can participate. Just the matter that they got selected for the next level.
But from Gujarat, I am not getting, from Baroda, I am not getting any information about Special Olympics.
You are no. You will share the numbers of all these states. Then you can contact the area director of the Gujarat state, and they have a person in every district as well. So you can contact them, and they will help you definitely.
Definitely.
So we'll connect you with the phone numbers.
Okay, thank you very much, sir.
Yes. So I think the contact will be shared later on when Virender sir share it with Brinda, and then they are able to share it in our groups. Right, Parul?
जी बिल्कुल बिल्कुल। और वीरेंद्र, जाते जाते एक सवाल हमारे पेरेंट्स का रहता है कि पैरा ओलंपिक्स में कौन कौन से स्पोर्ट्स हैं, कौन कौन से गेम्स हैं जिनमें हमारे बच्चे पार्टिसिपेट कर सकते हैं?
देखिए, अभी पैरालंपिक में सिर्फ 3 ऑफिशियल स्पोर्ट्स है। स्विमिंग है, उसके अंदर एथलेटिक्स है और टेबल टेनिस है। एथलेटिक्स के अंदर 400 मीटर रेस और 1500 मीटर की रेस है जिसमें पार्टिसिपेट कर सकते हैं, और लॉन्ग जंप है और शॉर्ट पुट इवेंट्स है जो एथलेटिक्स के अंदर है। इसके अलावा स्विमिंग के अंदर वो बैक स्ट्रोक, ब्रेस्ट स्ट्रोक, फ्री स्टाइल रेसेस है, उनमें पार्टिसिपेट कर सकते हैं। और टेबल टेनिस के अंदर ये 3 स्पोर्ट्स अभी तक पैरालंपिक में अवेलेबल है। स्पेशल ओलंपिक में 16-17 गेम्स है और पैरालंपिक में अभी तक सिर्फ 3 गेम है। और अभी जस्ट रिसेंटली साइकिलिंग ऐड किया गया है, उसमें भी पार्टिसिपेट कर सकते हैं। So for that you need to contact the Cybers India program you need to contact. So Mr. Aaron Benjamin is looking after that, and we are also associated with
Yeah, I think Virender sir, you can also share the contact information of this particular event so that
Yes, sure.
the parents who really want they can connect and get benefited out of it.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Virender sir, for taking out time and being with us. And I think we are going to trouble you again and again. And yes,
Most
team
welcome.
building is very important at this platform also. Be a teammate to the special coaches and understand their difficulties, share yours. And I think mutually we can reach greater heights together, right?
So we, in short, in the closing remarks, we
Yeah.
have the technical resources
Yeah.
available in whole India, all parts of India, right?
Ji.
But we are struggling with the financial part. If the parents is able to get the financial part, so we are happy to support them every month, every day, every year. So
Yeah.
so if we can make a effort from as well and strong the Special Olympic program, we are happy to provide you more information, more training programs, and in-person training and coach in every state, every district as well. But it depends the how financial support we get from the different sources. So this is our difficulty in terms of financial part, but we have all the technical expertise in Special Olympic. Just because of the financial part, we are not able to connect every parent, every athlete in every part of India. So if we can make a solution among ourselves, then we can achieve our bigger target very soon.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for the googly, because the most important thing about the whole thing is the financial. So,
Absolutely.
but thank you so much, sir, for your time, and all that information was so valuable. And we will be in touch with you. We are not going to leave you that easily. And if you can, please come to Kerala for the National Games. We will invite you personally. Please come, sir.
We try to come because we are doing some work in the Doltawad Stadium to construct few things. So I may not be, but my wishes will be with you always.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
Thank you
so much,
sir. We look
Virender.
forward to you sharing the list of
Contact details of
the
every state.
contact details of all
So
the
be
states.
जो है वो
So I'll connect with you on that also, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you,
Thank you
sir,
so
for
much
being
for
here, sir.
everyone for joining this session. And there was, a good amount of people we were admitting towards the end also. So it was quite an
हमेशा
encouraging
ऐसा
task.
होता है समीक्षा, क्योंकि हमारे पेरेंट्स जो हैं एस को बहुत पसंद करते हैं, स्पोर्ट्स हो, स्पेशल एजुकेशन हो या स्पीच थेरेपी हो, तो हमारे पेरेंट्स भर भर के आते हैं.
Absolutely. And I think जैसे हमने डांस एथलेटिक्स डिस्कस किया, उसके बाद ज्यादा एंट्रीज we have got, because performing arts में हमारे बच्चे they are really interested and doing well. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you all. Thank you, Ma.
Thank you, Brenda.
Sami,
Thank you,
Parul.
Parul.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Sami. Thank you,
Thank you.
Parul. Thank you, everyone. See you all next week. Thank you,
Thank you to
Virender, sir, for being here
everyone.
for us. See you all
हम
next
दिल्ली आ रहे
week.
हैं.
Till then, bye-bye. I'm ending the meeting now.
Bye.
Okay. Thank you,
Bye.
Brenda ji.